We're going to have a recap of what we've covered so far in terms of what makes writing persuasive, and then we're going to advance and have a look at putting it into action. We have discussed that there are three skills for persuasive impact: precise vocabulary, controlled tone, and clarity. And of course, we know persuasive writing depends on how you express your ideas. So, precise vocabulary means that you're choosing words that show exactly what you mean. Tone means that you're sounding confident, but also appropriate for your audience. And clarity means that you're explaining your reasoning clearly and showing the impact. Let's have a look at this one. A vague sentence might say, the playground is old. I have replaced the vague word old with precise details: worn, outdated, limit safe play. This makes the point clearer and more persuasive. In this example, I have removed hesitant language like I think and maybe. I've created a confident tone that sounds more purposeful. To create clarity, here I have explained what should change and why it matters, the impact on student well-being and focus. Now let's see how we can use what we have learned and apply it to a task where we need to respond to a stimulus. Please pause the video and have a look. This is a newspaper article about the Daily Mile. Pause the video now and read through the article. This task is typical of the 12 marker in paper 2 of the AS English General from 2028 onwards, but it could be used for anything. So we might have a task which asks us to write an email or a speech or a letter or something like that. In this case, it's an email to your principal persuading them that the school should start the Daily Mile. Use your own words to write your email based upon what you've read in the text, and also include your own ideas. In your email, you should outline the importance of a Daily Mile and explain and justify why it would be good for your school. In this task, you are advised to write about 120 to 150 words, which isn't a great deal. Let's have a look at how this example of a persuasive email has been put together. I'm going to talk you through the choices so that you can use the same techniques in your own writing. So first of all, notice the subject line: proposal to introduce the Daily Mile. It's clear, it's formal, it tells the principal exactly what the email's about. There's no jokes, no vague phrases. It's just a professional heading. Next, the opening sentence. I am writing to suggest that our school introduces the Daily Mile as part of the daily routine. This does two things. It states the purpose straight away. It uses confident tone. It's not I think or maybe, but a clear suggestion. Then we move into the evidence from the article. We've not copied the article. This is really important. We've used it in our own words. For example, the email mentions that schools report pupils being calmer and more focused afterwards. It also quotes a teacher from the article to show credibility, and this shows the principal that the idea is already working elsewhere. After that, we add our own reasoning. Daily Mile is simple to organise, needs no equipment, supports well-being, and this is where you justify why it would be good for your school, not just schools in general. And then finally, the closing line is polite, it's professional, kind regards, and it keeps the tone respectful, which is essential when writing to a school leader. So the structure is clear purpose, confident tone, evidence from the text, your own ideas, polite close. And that's the kind of thing that you need to be doing in your own email. Here's the text again. Have a go at doing your own version now.